behind the stone, you leave to die. Rejected and alone, you were like a rose that was trampled on the ground. You took the fall and taught of me above all. You were crucified, laid behind the stone. Lord, you leave to die, rejected and alone, like a rose trampled on the ground. You took the fall, but still taught of me above all. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I cherish the old rugged cross until my trophies at last I lay down. And I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Woo! Wow, that was so awesome. What a way to start the Good Friday episode of Celebrate Today, coincidentally Faji Friday, but we are celebrating Good Friday, and thank you so much. That was so powerful. Reminding us what...
the first one was really powerful. I knew the first one.
Oh.
So you knew the first one. Okay, welcome to the show. It is Celebrate Today on a Friday. My name is Tolu and...
Quincy Jones, baby.
Coincidentally,
AKA
Quincy Jones.
The greatest, baby. I got so much haters, but we in the building.
Okay, so we are about to have a really, really great time on the show today. It's going to be a lot of reflection today because I think that Good Friday is a day of reflection, reflecting on the things that Christ did and his life and a lot of things that today represents for us as Christians. It's just very, and of course it's a public holiday, and you get to just spend time with friends and family. So it will be a good time because a lot of people are home to just watch our show, and we are here. We're poised to give you everything that is good in the world of entertainment, trending stories, and good, great, awesome conversations. Speaking of haters, I wonder why Quincy would say he has haters. Maybe you're the number one hater.
I do have
But it's Good Friday, so you're not supposed to have... you're not supposed to even have any because it's Good Friday.
I mean,
it's you need spiritual cleansing.
The person that we're celebrating today had the most haters. So what we talking
So you
about?
compare yourself to him?
Not exactly, but you know, I got haters though.
Okay, when we come back, we'll also be talking to our guest about what the season means to him, what it means to you, what it means to all of us. We'll be asking you all those questions and lots more. So we'll take a quick break. Welcome to the show.
Happy public holiday.
Right, so that was Today in History, and we are back. It is Good Friday, and it is a really good day, public holiday, so it's a great time, like I said earlier, to just, get the stress off a long, long week and relax with your family and friends. And if you don't have family or friends, we all do, just stay all by yourself and have a good one. But of course, we started the show with Odohi Basi, giving us a rendition of what this season means, is the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and what the season means to him. Welcome back again. That was a really heartfelt rendition, and even Quincy said that he felt the spirit.
What does that mean? Even Quincy? Well, am I rejected and alone? you see what I did there?
No, he was rejected and alone,
For you.
So you're not rejected.
What is that?
What
Well,
Christ did.
Christ.
Can you just admit my joke and let's move on to? Yeah.
Anyway, Shai,
Okay.
the atmosphere of trying to relate what the season is, let me ask you what the season represents, what Good Friday and even Easter, culminating to Easter on Monday, what it represents to you.
Well, Good Friday represents a time when we reflect on what Jesus did for us as Christians, as children, how he went to the cross, how he paid the price on our behalf, how he took away the punishment that was meant for us and gave it all, gave his life, shed his blood for us. And so it's a time where we reflect on it, where we have this sober reflection and think about the things he has done and find a way to see how we can live our lives in such a way that he'll be pleased to see that, okay, the people he died for are actually doing what they are supposed to do. This is what it means to us.
And
Quincy has
what
the
are we?
questions,
What are we? I just keep it light. What are we supposed? You said we do what we're supposed to do. So what are we supposed to do?
Okay, Jesus came to the world and showed us example of how to live. You know, so as
Showed an example.
yeah, he showed
Is it
us
an example or
the example rather. I'm sorry.
Is it the
but
example?
The example.
Okay,
That's
so
the
if you
example.
don't live that way, what happens?
Well, it means you don't have Jesus in you.
And then
But
what
everyone who
happens?
has
What's the
Jesus-
consequence of not having Jesus?
Well, you are far from Jesus, and everything that Jesus has to offer, you can get.
Okay, so are you saying that every other religion is condemned?
I'm not talking about religion here.
No, I'm just saying because
No,
Quincy,
I
I know
don't
you
condemn-
turn this into a religious
don't
first
condemn-
discussion.
but
I
it
don't
is a
condemn
religious
religion.
day, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
You know?
I'm not a religious person.
Okay.
I'm a child of God,
Which
born
God?
again. The God that created the heavens and the earth.
Yeah. So the Muslims say it's Allah. You know?
Well, God is, even in your language, God is
Would you
called
admit that it's
differently
Allah?
from me.
No, but would you ever accidentally pray and say Allah?
Well, I have a language that I use. So when I'm talking to God, I call him by the name I know him.
Yeah.
Quincy, we need to go to
Yeah.
trending. You know, we have
Yeah,
a whole. I
sorry.
just wanted to talk about what Easter represents. Really
Yeah.
a good point of discussion. But thank you. We're still going to go into the conversation of what Easter is and what the season means to every one of you. Would have been nice to put that on social media. And what are you most thankful for during the this period of crucifixion and leading up until Monday, which is Easter Monday. I love how you smile. I mean, just it lights up from inside. And even those songs you sang represent what the message is all about. But we have to go straight to trending. We have great stories for you at this point. So please stick around for trending. We'll be right back.
Hello, guys. I'd like to just say to you that in this season, we need to honor Jesus for what he did for us. And in doing that, I'd just like to sing a song that will help you keep your minds on the cross. Jesus, keep me near the cross. There's a precious fountain, free to all, a healing stream flows from Calvary's mountains. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my ransomed soul shall find rest beyond the river. What can wash away my sins? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know, nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Woo! That was so awesome.
Thank you.
No, all right. Welcome back to the show. It's an amazing time so far on the show, and we have our guest, Odion Bassi, a singer, and we're just sharing the season and just getting inspiration for the season and even for a new month, because it's a new month of reflection. And just been talking about what the season represents. What is the posture? Let me ask you, what should be the posture going forward? Because of course, with everything that's been happening, there's been a pandemic, and it's not going to be so easy. Times have changed, apparently from when Jesus died and up until now. What should be the posture of people generally?
Well,
Standing upright.
Well, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Stand upright. You know, don't let anything happening around you change your values, the way you think about people around you. So you just have to be the person that God has called you to be, in spite of things around you. So I think.
Okay. Speaking of standing.
okay, yeah, please. Please go.
Speaking of standing upright, I know you have your personal struggles. I mean, behind the smile, there's always something behind. So would you care to just let us know some of the things that have really impacted you in your journey to be what you are right now?
Yeah, a lot has happened, and my life is a testimony. Actually, I was born with a dislocated, so it took a longer time for me to even sit and then crawl, you know, because one arm is not functioning as a child. Every time you try to do, you fall to that arm, and it took a longer time for me to start, you know, what my mates would do at the time, at the age. But here I am today. Nobody knows I had a dislocated arm as a kid. So God has always brought me out of one challenge or the other. And basically, my life is a story. And over the years, the songs I have written, I have done, are songs that were bettered out of a challenge I was going through. You know? And then God just gives you a comfort in a song, and you put it out, which is why, you know, my name is actually Spiritlifter. Okay, so Odohi is the short form of Odohi Yang Owazi, which means a spirit lifter, someone who blesses the spirit of God, and by extension, the spirit of men, you know. So that's who I am, by my name. I've been named that. So, you know, God gives me that song, and it lifts my spirit up, and I share it with other people because I know it's also going to lift their spirits up. That's basically my story. So,
Quincy.
I know. In terms of, you know, music,
yeah.
have you released music of your own, and how long have you really been into that aspect of, you know, making music? Because I feel you should be.
Yeah, I've been in music ministry in church for over 20 years now.
Wow.
I started when I was still, I started leading praise and worship in church when I was about 13 years old. And back in the days, we used to play the locally made instruments, you know, to just sing and clap your hands in church. And we got by, you know, and I've been doing that. And over 12 years ago, I decided to put some of the songs I have had from God, you know, into an album for people to also share in the blessing. And, you know, challenges here and there delayed it for about 12 years, and finally it came out
So it's out
just
already.
last month, yeah.
Nice. I mean,
Last
that's awesome.
Saturday, actually.
That's awesome. So it's, I would say the music is not something you want to do commercially, but maybe you do as part of ministry.
Yeah, it's ministry. But you know, ministry also, the Bible says that that when God calls you, he equips you. And in equipping you, it's not just spiritually, because he knows that you are in the world and you need to function. So God provides everything you would need for that ministry to function. So there's going to be a commercial part of it and a spiritual part of it, but ultimately it's more of ministry than commercial.
How do you respond to all right, so in the Christianity space,
Yeah.
when you talk about, you know, being in church and being in the church,
Yeah.
right? It's not about going to church on
Yeah.
Sundays, but being a part of the church. You know, you get to lead the choir, or you get to minister this day, and then have meetings with pastors and all of that. There is so much of church politics, right?
Yeah, there is.
Which I kind of feel like, as to someone who's supposed to be spiritual, right, and
Yeah.
be guided by really the principles of the Bible,
Yeah.
you still bring such aspects into the church, and then your need is greater than the need of the people that need the word of God, and also, you know, the people that actually are supposed to be preaching the word of God.
Yeah.
Whereby, I'm not even going to get to the buying of private jet part, but you see, the petty politics is very, I've experienced a bit of it, just a tiny bit of it, and it's quite, I apologize, disgusting.
True.
It is,
Yeah, I agree.
because even you find out that sinners respect the church more than the so-called people that are supposed to further the
Yeah.
word. Because when a sinner steps in,
Yeah.
they drop everything, forget. If you go carry her later,
Yeah.
they drop and forget.
True.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
We be what we're supposed to, we do what we're supposed to do for that time being. But no, they don't respect them. For pulpit, they go, they do their politics.
Well,
How do you feel about that? And have you experienced it?
I'm one person who doesn't like church politics. In fact,
So are you confirming the existence of it?
Yeah.
Do you
It's
know
everywhere.
That, Tolu, do you
I know.
you
there's
confirm
politics in
I know
every
there's
church.
You know there is.
I know.
Okay.
There's politics in every
Everywhere.
church. I would not say there isn't. There's politics everywhere, and you know we are political beings naturally. So,
I don't think we are.
but that's not what should give rise to the kind of politics that goes on in church. You know, but you know, people, it just shows you how far away we have gone from God. That we no longer respect and value what God says we should do. So,
But how do you
beginning.
feel? How do you feel? You see, you're in
You know,
this.
Quincy, at the end of the day-
Hold on. It's just a question.
At the end of
Hold
the day-
on, hold on. You can answer as well, because it's, you know, it cuts across. How do you feel seeing that this particular person that's supposed to be heading the church, or these set of people that's supposed to be heading the church and preaching the gospel to some people, are busy playing politics?
Yeah.
You're against it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you coexist in such an environment? You see all of that going on.
Quincy, at this
Okay.
point, we need to wrap up the conversation because time is really going.
Wait, now let him just answer the question.
At this point, we're all political beings, whether you like it or not. And
No,
it's
we're
simple.
not
If
actually.
George Orwell, you know that book,
Yes.
the Animal Farm. It's just an illustration of everyone in this world
No,
playing
really,
one
I
role.
think I go against that
It's
book,
enough.
really.
It's enough. At this point,
can he
we need
answer?
to wrap up.
Briefly, quickly. He can do that quickly.
Okay, the truth is, if something is going wrong where you are and you walk away, you have contributed to that thing going worse. So the best thing to do is to stay put and do the right thing
Such a wise man.
and help other
Such
people
wisdom.
learn.
Such a wise man.
Wisdom.
Because if you walk away, who do you want to fix it? That's why you are there. The fact that you see something wrong, it means that God is calling you to try and fix it.
If you get church, I will come.
Thank you so
No,
much.
I'm not
I mean,
joking.
you spoke
I'm being
from the
very
truth.
serious. If you get church, I will come.
I was going to ask, we need another rendition before we leave. But I was going to say that I remember when even Jesus lived, there were people who would ask him questions about his significance and what he was doing in the temple. They asked this type of questions we're asking, and he gave them very valid answers. You know, so let's just get one rendition from you before we go.
Okay, maybe I'll just do one from my album.
Please.
I'll just do something, just the chorus of it, and it's called "I Can Make It." And the song speaks to people who are going through a lot of challenges and all of that. And it says, facing a mountain, still having faith, fighting my battles, but I see victory on the road never ending, still moving on. The night seems so dark, but I know morning will come. I know a crown awaits this trial I face. I thank God for His amazing grace. With the power in me, I know I will prevail, prevail. I know that I can make it. And I want you to also believe that. I know that I can stand. His eyes on the sparrows. Yes, He watches over me.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It's really
you.
nice having a great time with you.
Yeah,
Of course,
thank you
not just
too.
a
That's
singer,
a
you're
beautiful
also
song.
Thank you.
you're also a guidance counselor. We forgot to add
Yes,
that too.
I
So
am,
you
yeah.
inspire people and you also just counsel people. I think we've really had a great show, right, Quincy?
That's a very great song.
Quincy said.
It is a great song.
I don't even know what to say at this point. What the word for today is bad friends will prevent you from having good friends. That's a Gabon proverb. Bad friends will prevent you from having a good friend. So if you,
That's rubbish.
so I remember
Can I say
to,
it's rubbish?
to relate it to what the season is, to have Christ as a good friend, as a best friend, not good though, best friend is to have life and to have everything. So don't twist, is enough. That's my own relation to what that proverb is all about. But at this point, we need to go. Monday we'll be here again on Monday for Easter Monday, and it's going to be an amazing conversation. Christ is going to rise by Monday. So right now he's
Oh yeah,
crucified.
so he died on Friday.
Whichever
Was
way.
it Friday or Saturday? Because it was 3 days, right?
And he rose on the
So
Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then rose on Monday. That's the fourth day.
We need to.
He rose on Sunday, actually.
Okay, so that means he must have died at midnight into Saturday.
Well, I don't know what I cannot agree to
No,
that.
because if it
Following
see,
the history.
look at this.
Please, guys, we
if
need
it
to
was-
wrap
let's
up
just
at
do
this
math.
point.
Simple
Let's
math.
wrap up now. It's
12,
Quincy talking.
Sunday
Thank you,
into
guys.
Monday.
We'll see you on Monday.
Tolu.